Sui is absolutely destroying every crypto and outperforming every crypto out there. And in this video, we're going to be having a look at two projects on the Sui ecosystem that could potentially explode. Number one is going to be Turbo Finance. The TVL, total value locked, has increased over 100% in the last couple of weeks. We're going to be having a look on DeFi Llama in just a second. And number two, guys, if you guys remember, I spoke about Cetus protocol at a $38 million market cap. We're currently sitting at a $57 million, or actually $58 million market cap right here, currently up 20%. And as long as Sui keeps on pumping, we're most likely going to see these two projects keep on pumping. And Sui just regained the $2 mark, currently traded at $2.10 as I am speaking right now, up 15% in the last 24 hours, outperforming absolutely every crypto that you can imagine on the top 100. So having a look right here at Sui on the trading view on the charts, we could see right here that it's looking pretty darn freaking great. I mean, we could see right here that the current all-time high or previous all-time high is sitting at $2.17. Sui right now is currently sitting at $2.08, $2.10, right below $2.10. Can we see a breakout above this level right here? I think we definitely will. I think it's a matter of time. And obviously, if Bitcoin keeps on pumping, we're most likely going to see Sui get fueled up and pretty much break this level right here. But at this rate, guys, it doesn't really matter what Bitcoin does because Sui will keep on pumping. Now, the two protocols or two cryptos that I do want to talk about, guys, is Turbos. Number one is Turbos.finance. We had a look at Cetus last week. Now, I do want to talk about Turbos. And the reason why is because if we have a look at the TVL, we could see that it's currently up $21 million. And we could see just a few weeks ago, this thing was down, or, you know, at the beginning of a month ago, let's just say a month ago, was at $8.79 million. So the TVL is up 100%, obviously. And we could see the market cap of Turbos.finance is sitting at $8 million. Now, if you guys remember my last video that I talked about on the Sui ecosystem on the project, I did mention Turbos.finance, and it was sitting at a market cap of $4 million. So you actually would have been up 2x today. Now, remember, guys, market cap of $8 million is very, very low. Let's just do some simple, calculation. If we do $500 million, right? And then you do that divided by 8, you're roughly looking at over 500x from here, which is pretty crazy. So that's pretty much what's happening right here on Sui and Turbos.finance. If we have a look right here at Cetus protocol, I do think that Cetus can 100x from here, in my opinion. I mean, market cap sitting at $57 million is very, very low as well. If we have a look at Sui, we know that the market cap of Sui is what, $5 billion, $6 billion. That's the last time I checked. Yeah, $5-6 billion, just around there. And we could see right here that if this thing keeps on pumping, we're most likely going to see it pumping. You can see the 24-hour traded volume, guys. $1.2 billion. That is a whip, and that's a lot of money being traded on Sui. By the way, if you guys are interested in trading Sui, you guys can go ahead and use JumpX right here. They actually have a lot of liquidity, over billions of dollars being traded daily on JumpX. You guys can actually have a sign-up bonus of $35,000 worth of bonuses. So make sure you guys sign up right here. Going back into Cetus, something that I do want to talk about, Cetus protocol, we could see right here, obviously another crypto, another DEX. By the way, Turbos Finance is also a DEX where you could go ahead and go staking, liquid staking, whatever you guys want to do. If we have a look at Turbos.finance right here, we could go ahead and launch the app. You could see that you have yield strategy, you have earn, you have bridge, you have stats, staking. Of course, every week they're also doing this giveaway. So pretty much the more you stake, the more you'll get. You could go ahead and fuel your turbos right here. And pretty much that's about it. Now, something that's interesting about Sui. So we spoke about MetaMask in the last video, and we spoke about Phantom. MetaMask has about 12 million people using, their ecosystem. And of course, Phantom has about 5 million to 6 million people. Now, Sui, there's only 500,000 users, so we're not even in the million yet, and this thing keeps on pumping. So if we have a look obviously at Sui as a crypto, I mean, $5 billion, can this go to a $50 billion market cap and maybe reach the Solana ecosystem, to get into the top 10 or whatnot? Very, very possible. If we have a look right here, Solana is doing in the last 24 hours, $2.7 billion worth of volume, and of course Sui is doing $1.2 billion. So it's actually in the top 10, I believe, and if you have a look at volume, and if you take USDT and USDC away, Sui is actually in the top 10, believe it or not, or even in the top 5, which is pretty crazy. If you take out First Digital USDT, which is 3 stablecoin, if you actually take the 3 stablecoins, Sui is actually in the top 5, top 6 in volume traded. So that's pretty impressive. And as you guys can see right here, I would not short SUI. I mean, you guys are really, you're crazy if you're about to short this. I mean, Bitcoin's up, SUI's up. Bitcoin's looking great, obviously. We're most likely going to go ahead and retest $70,000, or if we do break this level, we're most likely going to retest 67,000. If we reach $70,000, we could see a massive altcoin season, which could trigger SUI to pump even more. So that is my short video, guys. Turbozot Finance could, in my opinion, 200x from here, and of course Cetus can 100x from here. It's all depends on the market and if SUI keeps on pumping, because obviously if SUI dumps, we're most likely going to see liquidity be taken away. We're most likely going to see the TVL going down, and we're most likely going to see panic. But as of right now, I don't see any sorts of panic or SUI stopping anytime soon. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and if you guys do want to support me, make sure you guys click on the link in the description below. You can get up to $35,000 worth of trading bonuses using JumpX.